my channel. So today I wanted to do something a bit more dark and in the kind of festive spirit of things. So I kind of created this dark glam holiday kind of Christmassy makeup. It's kind of using red, like plummy, purpley, glittery goodness stuff, I don't know. You guys know I'm normally all about those warm tones and kind of light colours, but I wanted to mix it up a little bit and do something a bit more dark. This is also probably really kind of ideal for like New Year's as well. I know for New Year's loads of people like kind of dark glittery eyes and stuff. You could totally wear any kind of lip with this. You could wear a nude if you wanted to. I know if I was wearing this on a night out, I'd probably wear a nude, but I wanted to go for something dark and glossy. And yeah, so I really hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you do. And let's go ahead and get started. We are going to do our eyes first, but I am just going to moisturise my skin so it has time to sink in. Then I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light Medium, which will be the one that I'm going to be using on my face. And then I'm just blending that all over my lid and underneath my eye as well. And then I just set that with powder to make sure that all the eyeshadows I put on top don't cling to kind of like the moisture of the primer and blend much easier. Then I am going to be using shadows from the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette and taking this light warm brown shade here and just blending that into my crease as the initial transition colour. I'm going to kind of be creating a winged out shape, but nothing too sharp, which is why we are doing the eyes first, because I'm not going to be wiping away with the wipe this time, and we're just doing this because there's going to be fallout, but you can kind of see the shape I've created there. Then I'm taking the next shade along and again just kind of following the same steps and deepening up the crease on a smaller fluffy brush and kind of ending it when I'm blending it outwards. I'm kind of creating the point. Does that make sense? You can kind of see what I'm doing better than I'm describing, that's for sure. And then I'm going back in with a fluffy brush as always to make sure there is no harsh lines and the colours are blended together, but I'm not picking up any additional product when I do this. I'm just using the brush itself to blend. Then taking this dark purple shade on a more defined crease brush. This one has a tapered point to it so I can really get into my crease, and again following the same steps and the same motion. Again here you can kind of see a lot clearer what I'm doing, creating that more pointed shape with my shadow, and then again blending it back in with the previous brush I used each time. For the base, I'm going to be taking this eye polish from Per Cosmetics in the shade Suede and using the little applicator that it comes with. I'm just pressing this onto my lid and I'm going to be using this as, like I said, like a cream base. So when anything I put on the top, it's going to be as dark as this. You could just leave it as this because this had such a gorgeous brownie gold metallic finish to it, but I did want it to be a bit more on the purplier, plummier side because I wanted it to tie in with the lip. So I'm just using that tapered brush that we used before, again with no additional product, just to kind of blend the edges together, and then using the fluffy brush to blend that too. For glitter, from OCC, I'm taking this colour Slate and then using MAC Reflex Blackened Red. And for the glitter glue, I'm taking this one from NYX, and on a synthetic brush, just kind of obviously putting it all over my lid where I want the glitter to go. And then I kind of dispensed a bit of each glitter on a little pan and then mixed it together and used my brush to pat it on. And as you can see, it kind of created this purpley glitter. I didn't really have an exact purple glitter I wanted to use, so I thought mixing a red with a icy blue one would kind of customize and create the effect that I wanted, and it definitely gave a lot more dimension, I think, because the Reflex glitter is a lot more refined and the OCC glitter was a lot more kind of sparkly and almost like 3D, if that makes sense. So it added a nice dimension to the lid. And then again, just going back in with that tapered brush, I picked up some of that black shadow just to deepen up the crease. Then I'm taking the highlighter that I'm using on my face, and this is OFRA, and it's their new one in Blissful. It's more of a like champagne-y colour. I'm just going to use that as my inner corner highlight. Then again with that black eyeshadow, this time on a angled brush, I'm just going to use this to kind of tight line my upper lash line. We're not creating a wing or anything like that, it's just because I know I'm going to be applying lashes. I think they look a lot cleaner when they apply if there is like something there. And for lashes, I'm using the Huda Beauty lashes in Audrey. I'm obsessed with these. Onto the skin, I'm taking the Illamasqua Matte Veil. Be careful not to drop it on yourself like I did. I'm just placing that all over my face and then blending that in with a brush you guys know. I don't know why, I just like to apply my primer with a brush. I think my hands always seem to get dirty while I'm doing my makeup, and this way I just make sure it goes everywhere. And for foundation, I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the shade Sand to match my tan, and I'm pressing that into the skin using this buffing brush from Blank Canvas Cosmetics. With this foundation, I definitely recommend using like a flat top brush or a beauty blender, otherwise it can kind of sit on your skin, so this way you get the kind of maximum coverage from it. And again, using the for God's sake, why can't I talk? The Shape Tape Concealer from Tarte that we use as the primer, just using that underneath my eyes and all the places that I want to highlight as always. This is honestly one of my favourite concealers. I think if you're from the UK, they might sell it on QVC UK, so you don't have to pay shipping if you're ordering from Sephora or anything like that. And I'm blending that in with my Morphe Gunmetal brush. I can't remember exactly which one this is, but that whole range is really incredible for blending in creams. And then I'm just making sure to set that all in place with powder. Then I'm going to quickly do my brows. I've included how I do my brows in the last couple of tutorials, so if you want to see then, you can go back and watch those. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply this pencil from Makeup Forever in my waterline. And as you can see, this is why I never wear things in my waterline. I suddenly look so stoned, but yes. I'm now going to use this dark purpley black shade and press that into my lower lash line like so, just to add a bit more drama and blend in with that dark colour we've just placed in the waterline. And then using a small pencil brush, I am going to take that second brown shade that we've used from the palette, this warm one here, and use that to buff out that colour and kind of soften out the edges, so it goes from kind of a dark from the lash line to kind of smoke it out underneath, if that makes sense. And also you can use this to connect to that wing shape that you made with the shadows in the crease. Then just applied a bottom lash mascara and we can continue on with the face. I'm taking this Tarte Amazonian Clay bronzer and just dusting that and using it to contour and all the good things that a bronzer does. So just warming up my skin and adding a bit more dimension to my face. And then taking a smaller fluffy brush and just using that to slightly contour my nose. For blusher, I'm taking an old favourite. This is a MAC Mineralized blusher in the shade Dainty. It's such a gorgeous, soft pink colour, as you can see, and I thought it was perfect for this look. The mineralized blushes are some of my favourite ones. And to kind of prime for my highlight, I'm taking this Strobing Souffle from Sleek. This is in the colour Smoky Quartz. It's more of the golden one. I know they have more of a pink one. And then going in with the OFRA Blissful highlighter on my MAC 224, just to really intensify my highlight, because you want to be able to see it from the gourds, honey. Now onto the lips, I'm taking this matte lipstick from Huda Beauty in the shade Cheerleader, which is such a gorgeous red. I actually thought it was a little bit darker than it turned out to. This was my first time using it and I am so impressed with the formula of these. It's actually really different to a lot of the matte lipsticks I've tried, but I did want it to be a glossy purple lip, so I'm going in with this lip gloss from Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Venom. And as you can see, it totally transformed the colour, so I may as well have just gone in with a darker lipstick to start with, but that is the finished makeup look. So this is the finished makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you did and subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to leave comments down below of any future videos that you want to see, any kind of Christmassy or festive ones, let me know. Yeah, thank you so much for watching and until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye guys!